It's a pretty popular map. I'll just briefly go over them. Dog Red, Japan, main, Highlander spot, connector, China, Cliff, Bride Rock, house, main, left, boiler. You can hide up here. What else? Oh yeah, sniper can fucking sit on these things if it's the right version. You have to watch out for that. Boxes. I'm trying to think. I think that's all the real callouts. There used to be a callout for this. I forgot what it is though. Okay. Uh, basic rollout. I don't know if your demo likes to go main or not. You can go main on this map. But your medic, I don't know. Like I don't know if you guys know this for cost, but your medic should be buffing your demo to 260, and then like giving both your soldiers half and half buff. But try and get them as full as possible. Your demo can go main. I don't like this rollout, but you can like jump to like Japan and try and get like an early sticky like over there or in main. But like the meta rollout is like to just like get your buff as demo. I don't think you even need to spawn jump. Like it just like wastes health. You just go there and you can like walk if you get a good jumper, just double sticky. You just walk up and just start like pre-aiming your sticky like roughly like here or like back here. On mid fights, okay. I'll just forget about sniper for a minute. If there's like plenty of ways to play mid. It kind of like Koth mids kind of just revolve around what you know about your opponent. To be honest, because like I can't tell you what they're gonna do, but like if you know a team's like tendencies, it's easier to play a mid around them than it is to like just cook up the mid. Unless you're just like if you want to aggress really hard. The classic double bomb mid. I'll just go soldier point of view for this. I'd say you tend to not like want to like bomb until the cap unlocks, because that'll give you like that'll give enough time for your demo to maybe hit some damage. Also, just like allows your scouts to run across point, and you can just cap like you just cap. It unlocks, because some people literally base their timing off when the point unlocks. Your pocket usually gonna be up here. I think the normal double bomb is to have your soldier like jump off this wall. Not hit your head, of course. You can land on them or on their China. Like you can land all the way up here behind them. Like if you don't edge bug, like you just be above their combo. Your other soldier who's on Prybok, he can also do a similar thing or just go on them. You could also do a mid where your pocket can go behind like this and look for something, or just get the pack and play the bomb. I tend to not like have both soldiers land behind them, because if you have one guy here, their combo could just walk out your team, and if their soldiers bomb, then it's a 64, and you're just kind of spectating. So it's way easier for one of your soldiers to like land on them or like on this middle rock, and then have your other soldier land on height behind them. But whoever's on the pry cliff has to like be careful if you're trying to land behind, because sometimes they have like, or if soldiers are smart, they'll sit here to like counter you, like from landing here or here. But like I don't think people usually do that, or at least an amateur. Your flank could do a mid where you start the mid out as normal. Your flank scout wants to bleed towards your combo for the beginning of it, so you get a buff, and then your soldier can do a jump where he jumps across the wall. Like, okay, you gotta not beef it, but you can go behind on the Highlander spot, have your flank scout run through the connector and try and kill their roamer. And then once you kill them, you can go behind to try and get on their combo right after. Depends what they're doing. But that's like a mid you have to do fast if you want to get the pick, because if you sit around too long, they might just double bomb, and then like you'll be stuck. That's one mid. I mean, the other mid, okay, well, I'll just go mid if you want to try and counter a double bomb. If you don't want to bomb at all, which, I mean, you should be. Oh, actually, I forgot. There's another double bomb. You can have a soldier do a skip jump off here, like, into the main. Hold on, let me do it better. You can actually make it. You could do a good jump, like, I don't know. I think, actually, the Pride soldier, he goes onto their China. That or the cliff, I forget which one, and then your roamer could jump off the wall into their main and then be right behind their combo, and you'll just have like a crossfire like spam juggle once you land. But you're not on them, so like you're not gonna die instantly. I forget, that's the other double bomb. To counter a double bomb mid, it's pretty hard without your med dying. You can have like if you expect they're gonna double bomb every single mid, you can have your scouts play passive on height and like start the mid off from cliff with your combo, You can also have a scout play here, like your flank scout. But you want to start your mid out on like cliff and just play passive and just like if they don't if they double bomb, you're gonna be in good position to deny them, right? But if they just don't double bomb, you can start etching the cap. And if they do double bomb from that point on, like your combo scout can get on the rock. Your flank scout tends like you don't really want to be active in the fight. Usually, your flank scout should be around here most of the time. If you're not working a play, etching the point, or like helping your team. This is like a good like neutral high ground for your scout. Well, one of your scouts to deny bombs. I don't know why I'm on Fan of War. Uh, I don't know. I don't know where to I don't know where to start because product. It's not like 5 CP where it's like point. Like you do this on this point, like etc. etc. Like I could just go over like what you would do on disad, what you would do on add, like even, like blah blah blah. Like on even Ubers, the typical play. Okay, well let's just say their combos not forward up point, their combos behind there. They have the point, but it's like this forward, like they're just kind of looking at you. I'd say like the typical play is like your scout is to like. Okay, let me just start all the way from the beginning. Like you're in spawn, but it's even Uber. Say like you had a mid where no meds died, but you guys like kind of wiped. Actually, let me go over forward hold. That actually is more important. How to bust it up a forward hold, and then we can go to like actually fighting the point. Does that would make more sense? Assuming you lost the mid, but it's like even. The typical play is to bring your combo left. You can have a soldier jump up here and hit the skybox. He can like see over to see if they're forward holding. If they are, you want to bring up pyro. Both soldiers here. You can ideally you have your flank scout. He should watch this to make sure no one flanks main. You don't need your other flank scout to just be in the store like your 5 other people. Oh, my throws that. I need to go sip my drink. Alright, you bring both soldiers on pyro left with your medic. They all get buffed. You want to do a countdown. Let me make sure that corner is clear. You want to do a countdown on 3, and then on 3 your pyro walks forward, and then as soon as he air blasts, like a single rocket, your soldiers have to jump through. I just try and get through. Neither get the force, get through the door for them to back up. Try and get a pick on anyone that overextends. And just like I don't know, your pyro just has to like be a pro and deflect all the spam and maybe kill them with it, or just have your soldiers try and catch someone out, or just if you all get through and they all leave, that's fine. That's when your pyro would want to switch off. I've seen some people go forward on pyro and go crazy, but I'm on scored shot, so I'd be like literally useless. Once you get through the forward, we'll go from there. It's even Ubers. They have the point, which at this rate, it's easier for once your combo gets through to rotate all the way to right to avoid most of the tight corridors and spam. Your scout usually wants to clear the traps. They could be like in here, like around this corner. I think they could be here, and I forget if the right version you could put stickies in here. Once you get up and it's even, the easiest play is to bring your combo to left, have your demo rotate with you, like your combo plays left to point, and he tries to sticky off these edges of the point, and have your scout try and edge it and get them to aggress. And if they aggress, what you could do is then you could pop for an exchange. Actually, well, this is assuming they don't come into you. If they come into you, you want to try and milk the Uber as long as you can, because you want their exchange to be bad. If they're coming forward and they don't exchange, your scout gets good cap time. You can't take the trade into them and try and have a soldier go behind in the Uber. And if they don't exchange and you don't want to either, as soon as they start to aggress and you have the point, that you can set a double bomb in and just try and have your med live, because like they'll get really close up to you and you can fight them easily and support your bomb. I'm trying to think. You can also, if you don't want, if like etching the point's not working, you can also just try and like pick a lane, your combo scout and your medic, where there's like the least activity of the enemies. There's like least stickies, least spam, and just take a scout, like trade into them. You can also take your pocket or roamer. Because the usual play is if when you exchange, you can have your other soldier go behind with Uber. Like you have your combo scout and pocket, like you can walk at them across point, like your pocket scout and the soldier Uber in, your scout like hits the medic, your soldier rockets him, so he has to use there's no way. And then your soldier with the flash, he can drop behind on the China, and he should be really healthy because he's Ubered, he didn't take any damage. And then as soon as they use your combo scout and leave, your soldier gets behind, and then you can rotate for like a post fight, your other soldier can start bombing in or pushing the flank, and then your soldier behind should be able to bomb and create chaos. I think that's like the stable EU play. It's just the scout soldier exchange, soldier behind, and then you go from there. Because like honestly, that's a good play. Because like it takes so much time to edge the point, and then at that rate, you're also sackable on, and you risk like the run of like dying to their demo. I like that play better because he just gets the exchange Ubers like out of the way instantly, and it'll create a good play for your soldiers. I like to, it's like a personal favorite of mine. Uh, Aside from that, it's kind of like everything's a demo review, like the situations. I'll go over like the forward hold, disadd, and like add, or I'll go like add bunkering, add forward holding, and how to work a sniper, how to try and play against a sniper, and then I think that'll be it. Okay, we'll go forward hold. I'm assuming most of you guys like know the general thing. Uh, do soldiers medic left. I think the meta has turned into one soldier kind of stares at main a little more than the other because there's a risk of a sniper slow peeking main and he could body shot your medic. So if you have a soldier closer to this door, it kind of prevents that. Soldier here with the medic. Your combo scout can be like in the back of the yard. So I prefer playing here because if someone does get skybox through a soldier, it's easier for your scout to deny from here than it is like right here. Demo plays Cliff. Lay pro tip my team learned from Banny is you put the stickies like demos like they like to trap the door above it like this, which is like it can get a kill. But what Habib does is he puts a carpet here, right? And it may seem like weird, or he'll put like 3 stickies here, like in a line or whatever. Well, it may seem weird, but like if someone comes here to clear the stickies, they're standing still and you can pipe them. But if you just put a carpet here, it's like so much more awkward for them to get in and clear it, and it buys you a lot of time. And then aside from putting like a few stickies here, a good thing for your demo to do is also trap main. Because most of the time people don't want to deal with the cliff traps. Like you can literally just like after you put your stickies down, if there's no activity, you could just your demo could just like put 4 stickies on main if you place them a bit better like this so they can't see. So a lot of teams like to bust main or have someone get their main, and then your demo can kind of just like watch both and dead on someone that comes to your main and just help you guys on left. Because at that rate, if they're trying to fight left and main, like cliff doesn't matter as long as your demo lives. So you can just like he can help you get picks. Your flank scout will play above main, but like you're usually more so helping your demo than you are your guys on left. It just depends what the enemy team does. That's the basic forward hold. If your guys on left encounter a pyro, it's kind of weird. Like either like if it's even, like you can go for the trade, but if you have like full ad. Oh, actually, wait. There's stuff you can do with flood, but I'll cover it later. If it's full ad, you kind of want to avoid having to use Uber, which why it sucks to go into a pyro. Because like as soon as that pyro, I guess you kind of should try and back up. Like you don't want to shoot a rocket at them and have them maybe like drop your medic or like get your med forced. So like if you have to beat a pyro, your soldiers can try and get like double spam on it. And like as soon as he like gets up, like if he's not eating like shit immediately, you want to just start backing up. You don't want to risk your Uber. You're just trying to back up to point. Like, but like that sort of thing. As soon as their soldiers get through, if their pyro's like hitting all the reflex, that's when you want to leave. Maybe if you could pick the soldiers, you could stay. But like if you stay here and their soldiers get through, like you have like a big chance of getting forced, and that's like not what you want because like they'll have bad. Uh, if you have full out on a forward hold and this team never peaks main, you can't take an Uber through there. Like you could take a double scout literally, and like have your demo trail, and then you could just like literally focus fire the medic and then like get any picks you can, or just like leave, which is probably the better play. Just to keep your ad. You also take their medi gun if your medic has that mount. Play pro play. Uh, on full ad and you have the point. There's the pro bunker or like my team like perfected this when we play product is your medic sits in the house, your demo he literally just traps like this floor, he like plays just like around here. You have a soldier sit with your medic literally right here, and your other soldier can like just sit on China and like be prepared to fight the guys behind. You have one scout on like this fence, and your other scout can also like he can play like kind of out of the bunker, ready to like run with this medic in case they're like caught or whatever. Because you only want to play in the bunker for to counter a 4-man. So like your scout wants to be here in case they don't 4-man. If they start etching the point, that your scout can walk your medic out with your demo, and you can get ready to like use Uber on them if they're caught, or just like stop them from etching. But if they're not caught and they're etching the point, your medic does want to play a bit baity because like the only thing you expect them to do as soon as you come forward to the point, they're gonna just sack. So your medic has to go right back into the bunker if he can. But you always want to have like your other soldier on China to prevent anything from like stopping that like this being covered. Also dealing with the guys that try and go behind, like here. That's why your other scouts here as well. I'll go over like how to 4-man. I mean, it's pretty simple on concept, but there's like jumps you can do. Also, if you have ad, you want to like coordinate your soldiers with your Uber to do these jumps too. I should preface that because these are like the most common jumps. The basic foreman is usually to have like your soldier go here, like he just skips. If they're on the grass, you can like land on them. If they're like in the bunker, it's a bit different. If they're in the bunker, like you would try and land on the people outside. Your other soldier should like jump from here most times or not. And if they're not in the bunker, you just like land on them, whatever. And your demo, I think you can do a double sticky. Your med should commit a little for you guys to give you a buff like base a cliff. Like you should come out cliff and do this. Like your demo can do a double sticky here. He can do like a crouch and like walk forward, so he takes less damage. You can just like double sticky into them with the soldiers. And your flank scout can push connector as long as you just get in clean across point or through the connector, just some way, somewhere. You just have to get on them, try and get the force picks, whatever. There's not really much to say. It's just a 4-man. Are there any questions about product? Oh, I forgot about that. Uh, okay. What all depends if they have a sniper, what the Ubers are. The classic sniper scenario is like say you like it's even or you have ad, right? Okay, say like you had ad, you were forward holding, you killed like you stopped them from busting, but you lost someone. So like that guy can come up sniper, but it's gonna even out. So you kind of just play passive. Once they get through the forward hold, your sniper can have an angle like on the boxes on China, and they just have to push into him, and it's even. So it's really hard for them. 'Cause they don't already have like established space. Anytime it's like slight ad and you're not planning on using it, or you picks. Uh, I always prefer a soldier going sniper, but if your scout is the best sniper in the game, like it's pretty much whoever's the best sniper really, or if your scout can play soldier and he's not like restricted or anything, like that could work. Usually, it's just whoever's the best. If it works, it works. Because if you have a scout going sniper, like yeah, it's less scout firepower. But if he's just like hitting all the shots, it doesn't matter because they're all dead. But generally, I would prefer a soldier go sniper because like it's easier for you to work scout with two like or Koth with two scouts than it is like one scout. Uh, but like anytime there's like downtime, usually like you can run back to spawn and play sniper if you really want to. But like it's just downtime where like your guy dies, but it's like the perfect timing to go sniper. It's not like disad or ad or anything. Like that's just generally it. Uh, okay, well, how to deal with sniper? Let me go. This is like I think the number one thing. Like people like they just say this map's amazing, that sniper, because it's like really true. Uh, it can be hard. Like it can be like really like you could just like get rolled on products 'cause they have a sniper and you can't deal with it. Like people say push the flank, but then the other team they're like it doesn't work because they're not doing it right. It's kind of like usually the play is to have like your flank scout roamer. Like you could have like honestly as a you could have your flank scout and roamer push the flank on connector. Say they have a soldier on sniper. If there's a guy here, they can just bully him out and pick him. And if he's not there, which he shouldn't be, because he'd be risking his life, and he's playing with the sniper. Once your flank gets behind, your soldier can like get here and he can do a jump off the wall wherever the snipers, and your other soldier who's on the cliff can do this jump. Because snipers usually gonna be around here, or he's gonna be below you here. Those are like the three sniper spots. So that should be able to like take care of him. Like elite, like you just like honestly at that rate, your flank scout once you kill a soldier, he can go back, but you just want to have your soldiers pretty much just double bomb trade for sniper or have one live if you can. Because like if they have everyone come back and you like both soldiers die for a sniper, like your combo should be going across point or doing something while your flanks like make it magic on their sniper. Because like they shouldn't be allowed to just sit around and have both scouts do absolutely nothing and shoot your soldiers. Like since they have no scouts with their demo, you should be able to like work something on the demo since he's like pretty much alone. Or he's just like not even existing. And if he's not even existing, then you can like cap the point while your soldiers are up to that. Which I mean you don't want to deny, but it's like you're taking space. That's like the basic play. Or if you don't want to do any of that, you could try an exchange, but like it's the thing where like the scout soldier, but you have to pop around the corner because it's like you can't do anything against the sniper until you Uber. Oh, my throat hurts. What were you gonna say? Yeah, like, sometimes you can literally, like, have no flank shove, no nothing, and just bomb the sniper like this, and, like, sometimes he just, like, is alone on China, no one's with them, which I'm assuming an amateur, there's no scout's gonna be here, maybe a soldier. So usually if you just do that, as long as he doesn't headshot you, like, if you do this, like, 18 times in a row, he'll probably start to, like, have his crosshair there, but the first few times it, like, should work if he's on China. And if he's not, you'll just, like, be below him and you can, like, hit him a 100 damage rocket, or, like, he's just, like, run away pretty much, and in which case, if you can't kill him, you could just, like, jump out. Or, like, jump, like, this way out, like or at that rate, if they're, like, so slow to catch you, you can literally just do the same jump, like, out to your side. But that usually doesn't happen. I mean, I don't really think there's much to say about sniper v sniper. There's just, like, the angles I could show you for your snipers. I've gotten a lot of drops doing this one. You can, like, line it up. You can shoot into their main. I've, like, actually when I was playing main playoffs, like, I've got, like, 3 medic drops just sitting here, and their medic just peeks that angle, and you just body shot him. I guess the same thing works from here. If you want to get up here, your sniper just has to, like, climb on this thing. Oh, and then you just crouch jump from there. And you have this whole angle. The other good angle is here to watch base lift. This is overpowered, but, like, you're really easy to get to rocketed here because you're just scoped in, standing still. You can get, like, directed, bombed, and just die. Uh, what was the other spot? Oh yeah, this. I've, like, just recently learned about this, and it can be good. You can get up your sniper up here and try and, like, headshot their flank or kill the scout on the rock. Like, once they know you're here, it's like you can like this is the situation where, like, if you got bombed, you're pretty much dead. But this is a good thing where, like, if you're coming out a sniper for the first time, like, you can stay here for like a shot or two, but then you rotate. The other basic sniper spots literally just like here. You can also, like, if there's a really workable space, like, your sniper can get on point. He can get behind the rock. And you have to jump up from here. Like, you can't just get a bunch of angles. You can also have your sniper kind of play posted here and try to snipe their flank at times. I've done it before. Uh, I guess you can't peek free. Oh yeah, this is another spot I forgot about. You can set up here and try to snipe their Pride Rock or China guy. This can also work against Sniper v Sniper. If their guy's on China, he doesn't see you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else you can do with Sniper. I mean, not really. I guess if you sit in Dog Red, you can snipe their grass, like, right here, but this is also kind of death. It's more of like a Highlander thing. Especially if you're trolling, you can snipe into their main, like that. Well, I think that is it for product. Besides, like, actual gameplay being reviewed off the top of my head. Yeah. Also, on this map, the only hider spots are, like, in here, on that, and then in here. Also, you can hide on this thing, I've discovered recently. Uh, actually, I'll go with Sultry to cover hiding spots really quick, because I don't think I did them all. There's things you have to worry about. Yep. Uh, right here, this corner. This corner applies to. I guess this corner is the thing for scout. I guess up here now. Uh, up there. Yeah, you can get up there. Uh, this is a corner again. I guess a scout could crouch here, to be honest, and you probably wouldn't see him. Under point, I suppose. Like, I guess you could have someone hide here, like a scout. This probably wouldn't do anything as soldier. This is more of like a if no one's gonna push big door, like your scout could see here and maybe be unspotted. Uh, as the fourth one, I think that's it. I guess you could hide in this corner, but it's like, I mean, everyone's just gonna like see that as soon as they like get here. Uh, is there anything on second that I'm forgetting? I think. I mean, think anything's a corner like this if you want it to be. They just have to not see you. But those are. Well, I guess is it. I guess this is a spot. I've never seen anyone use it, but I guess it could work. Uh, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. Yep.